to the 168th installment of Em Alejandro, your #1 place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro's about to tell him.
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
I'm about to tell him about the New England Patriots making a historic comeback versus the Atlanta Falcons in the 2017 NFL Super Bowl.
Tell him, Alejandro!
PA drinkers, I just witnessed one of the best football games of all time, baby. Super Bowl 51 was amazing. First overtime in Super Bowl history. The New England Patriots defeated the Atlanta Falcons in an amazing comeback. At one point, the Patriots were down 21-0. At one point, the deficit was 25 points, and the Patriots scratched, clawed, and fought their way back into this game and stole the Super Bowl right under Georgia's noses, baby. We gotta talk about what was the key elements to this comeback victory. First things first, we gotta talk about top. What is top? Time of possession. The New England Patriots dominated this football with their offense, and that was not very shocking to me because coming into this game, if you watch my predictions, you'll see I put you on to the fact that the Falcons lack goon defense, and they couldn't get off the field. Simply put, they could not get off the field. We gotta talk about two plays that just stand out to me that were just amazing. I was sitting here and I was saying, yo, the Patriots need a play to get some type of spark, some type of ignition. And what was that play? The linebacker, the beast, Lagoon, Dante Hightower came around the corner. Matt Ryan wasn't paying attention. He was like, where am I? I'm not in the Super Bowl. Bam! Right in the kiss of Dante Hightower. Hit him, stripped him, took that rock. Patriots got it back. And once the Patriots got that ball in that second half, offensively, they were unstoppable. 31 unanswered points by the Patriots in the second half. Monstrous. What was the next play that stood out to me for the Patriots? Amazing catch. Probably the second best catch I've ever seen. Definitely top 5. Julian Edelman with a ridiculous catch. 3-on-1, son. 3-on-1, and he went and got it. The ball never hit the floor. You could clearly see them red gloves sliding up underneath the ball. Man, Julian Edelman showed heart and grit on that play, and it just reminded me of the best catch that I've ever seen. Way back in the day, my man David Tyree with the one-handed helmet catch over Rodney Harrison. And that was against the Patriots. Shh, don't tell nobody. Now we gotta do some Patriots slurpage, baby. We gotta slurp up one of the best, if not the best head coach of all time, definitely in football, Bill Belichick. He has some things about him that I'm not crazy about. For example, he traded away Jamie Collins to one of the worst teams in the league, the Cleveland Browns. You know, that's kind of messed up. But at the same token, there's a method to Bill Belichick's madness, and he continues to prove it year after year. So shout out to my mans, Coach Bill Belichick.
Shout out!
Now we got to slurp up my mans, Tom Brady, baby.
Every time I come around your city, bang, bang.
Yo, Mad Cats love to sit here and talk about how Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback they ever seen, specifically Stephen A. Smith. However, in my opinion, the best quarterback I've ever seen is Tom Brady, and I think at this point, nobody can say otherwise. I've been trying to put y'all on to Tom Brady, son. I told y'all, if Brady and A-Rod go at it in the Super Bowl, Brady's gonna get it. Unfortunately, A-Rod didn't make it, but Brady put that work in. One thing I noticed throughout this entire game, specifically in the first half, baby, the Atlanta Falcons was putting mad pressure on Tom Brady. They was hitting him, and that's the secret to slowing down the Patriots. My Giants put y'all on when they defeated them 2 times in the Super Bowl. You gotta rush 4 linemen, and you gotta keep hitting Brady. Even if you don't sack him in time, you gotta hit him. Hit him, and guess what? Hit him again. And the Falcons kept doing that, and in the beginning it slowed up Brady, but I looked at his eyes. He was completely unfazed. He was unrattled. And this is what I kept trying to tell cats. Experience, heart, determination. These are stuff that champions have. And you cannot put enough of a value on those things. You understand? And Brady just kept fighting and clawing. And in that second half, that offense picked up steam. And once I saw that coin toss in overtime going the Patriots' way, I knew the Patriots were not going to lose this game. By the way, the first coin toss, awful. Now with this Super Bowl victory, you know, a lot of cats feel a certain way about the New England Patriots. They feel like, you know, there's a little stigma on that organization. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because of all of the gates, baby. We're going to start with Spygate. Back in the day, Basically, the New England Patriots were accused of filming other teams, filming them in practice, filming their defensive signals, and that's a bad look. Deflategate. Not too long ago, the Patriots were accused of deflating footballs to a PSI that was lower than the mandatory PSI in a game. So the Patriots got in trouble with that, and there was a crazy, nasty investigation between the NFL and the Patriots organization. At the end of the day, does Mr. Alejandro think that they're cheaters? Honestly, yes. But at the same token, I'm not going to discredit them because that's not fair. There's a baseball player by the name of Barry Bonds. He's accused of taking steroids. Do I think he took steroids? Yes, I do. The cream in the clear. Read up on it. But at the end of the day, that's the best baseball player I've ever seen. If other players took what Barry Bonds took, supposedly, allegedly, I don't think they're going to perform the way that Barry Bonds did. And I think the Patriots are that good. Yeah, you know, they have some stuff going on with Deflategate and Spygate, but I do think if other teams was out here deflating footballs and Spygating it up, they're not going to be as successful as the Patriots. The Patriots are doing something special. The Patriots have been successful in the NFL in the free agent era, in the era where teams are not really designed to keep the same players. A lot of players go elsewhere. The Patriots still put in that work by managing the salary cap and by maintaining the two most important parts on their team, Bill Belichick, and the most important one in my opinion, the best quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. So salute to the Patriots. And that's why the two times that my Giants did defeat them in the Super Bowl, it was special to me. That organization is the pinnacle of sports. They are the best in the NFL. And if you beat them, you got to pat yourself on the back. Now, TA drinkers, we about to show some love to the Atlanta Falcons because you know they down and out. But Mr. Alejandro got their back. First things first, this team has been in the NFL for 51 years. And unfortunately, they got no championship to show for it. That sucks. But they do have some good stuff in their history. We got to slurp up my mans from back in the day. This is what put me on to the Atlanta Falcons. He ain't on the team, but come on, shout out to my man Michael Vick. You gotta look at what Michael Vick did for the Atlanta Falcons, and it helped propel them to where they are today. Not to mention, after Michael Vick, y'all ended up drafting Matt Ryan, who is currently the quarterback, who just won MVP and helped y'all get to the Super Bowl. 3 of the last 4 MVPs have gone on to lose in the Super Bowl. So with Matt Ryan, a lot of cats want to know, is he elite? Well, let's go back to the 145th installment of Em Alejandro, where we spoke about how my man's Julio Jones was cooking, baby, 300 yards. And if you see my man's Sally, he was like, yo, Mr. Alejandro, what's the deal with Matt Ryan? You ain't slurp up no Matt Ryan. Give me some Matt Ryan slurpage. And I was like, chill, son, chill. Matt Ryan's not on that level yet. He did a great job this season, even getting here. He did a lot more than I thought he had in him, to be honest with you. With the Falcons losing, is it Matt Ryan's fault? No, it is not his fault. However, I do feel like there are some plays he could have made down the stretch that could have helped propel Atlanta to get this victory. You gotta understand, they were up 21-zip. Find a way to get the job done. And when Matt Ryan took that sack to help get the Falcons out of field goal range late in that fourth quarter, that's a bad look. You gotta find a way to roll out. You gotta find a way to throw that football out of bounds and move on to the next play. He did not execute. We gotta talk about my man's Julio Jones, aka Julio Jones. All he does is eat yards and fantasy points, baby. Yeah. Julio Jones had a good game. However, in my opinion, I feel like he should have been fed way more. My man's Julio Jones had 4 catches. Guess how many targets he had? Only 4 targets. Every time the ball was thrown to him, he caught it. You know why? Because he's a specimen. A 6'3", 220 plus pound, fast specimen. And this is one of the problems that I had with Matt Ryan. There are times when Matt Ryan does not fiend out Julio Jones. You gotta understand something. When you have a beast like that, you're gonna get double coverage. And from the jump, the Patriots double covering Julio Jones. They had their second best corner, Logan Ryan, covering Julio Jones with safety help over the top. I understand the strategy. Bill Belichick is smart. At the same token, that double coverage is not going to steer me away from going to Julio Jones over and over and over. Not to mention, remember when I told you top was the key to the Patriots winning this game? Yo, Atlanta Falcons, pound the rock, burn the clock, get in the field goal range. Where was it? Devonta Freeman, Tevin Coleman combined for only 18 carries? Are you serious? I know my man's Coleman got hurt, his left ankle, but at the same token, Devonta Freeman from Florida State, feed him out, feed him. feel like the Atlanta Falcons got mad conservative once they got that chunky lead. And as the game got closer and closer, they got more and more nervous because they're young. A lot of those cats are 2-year guys or 1-year guys, and pressure burst pipes, and the experience of the Patriots showed. There you have it, folks. Mr. Alejandro's recap of the 2017 NFL Super Bowl. TA drinkers, what do y'all think about the game? I think it was amazing. I think it was definitely a top 5 Super Bowl of all time. And if you're wondering, oh, what are some other Super Bowls? 2008, Giants Patriots. 2009, Steelers Cardinals. 2 years ago, Seahawks Patriots. Those 3 stand out to me, but this one is right up there. Y'all know what y'all gotta do. Tell them in the comments.
Tell them.
Tonight's bow tie is green and black. Swaggy all the time, you already know what it is. Tune in for more sports, cars, video games, fitness, and all that. Follow at Tell Em Alejandro to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events. Or, if you want to hear me cover a certain team or topic, tell them. Super Bowl, baby. You already know what it is. Special outro remix. Let's go.
Tell them.
Tell them. Let's get it. I said Edelman. His face looks mean. Great catch, one of the best I've ever seen. Edelman. His face looks mean. Great catch, one of the best I've ever seen. Brady likes low PSI. Still the best quarterback of all time. Brady likes low PSI. Still the best quarterback of all time. Brady's the best, no doubt, my G. Even without Gronkowski. Brady's the best, no doubt, my G. Even without Gronkowski. Tell him, Alejandro. 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 T-E.